Okay, so I was going shopping today, and I picked up a pair of shorts, and I thought, wow, these are really big. They probably won't fit. I'll probably need to get a smaller size. So I grabbed the smaller size, went into the dressing room, and I put on the smaller size, and oh, that didn't fit. Then I put on a larger size, and that didn't fit either. And that made me sad. But the real reason why I was sad was not because the shorts didn't fit, but it was because of how I gained the weight. And I gained the weight through extreme hunger. I don't like extreme hunger. It's bad. It's awful. I don't like it. And I'm making this video because I know there are a lot of videos on extreme hunger, but it felt like every time I watched one, when I'm experiencing it, in the beginning was really bad. When I experienced it in the beginning, because that was really bad, it felt like I was abnormal. Like, sure, people had maybe an extra muffin for breakfast, but I was actually having 10 extra muffins for breakfast, along with 20 extra muffins for lunch, and then 30 extra muffins for dinner. It felt weird, and it felt abnormal, and it felt like I was all alone. But I wasn't, of course. And I just wanted to make this video because you're not alone. I remember one time I was crying with my friend because I had eaten a chimichanga for the first time in I don't know how long. And I was so upset with myself because I was so hungry. And it was like everybody at the table had a chimichanga, and they were like, oh, I'm so full I couldn't possibly eat anymore. And I was there and it was gone, and I wanted more. And I got more. Thank you very much. I was a hungry girl. But it was hard, and I was sobbing and having a panic attack, as you do. And she told me, pretend I didn't have any sleep for a week. And then I got to a day where I just crashed. And on that day, I slept for let's say, the whole entire day, and then plus some. Would you judge me for have not slept all week and then needed a lot more sleep? No, okay? Because she needed the sleep, and I wouldn't judge her for it, and I would totally understand, and she wouldn't judge herself for it. Like, oh man, I really needed, I shouldn't have slept. I could have restricted and slowly got into it. No, when you're asleep, you're asleep. And it's the same thing with eating. When you start to eat, your body is like, yes, finally, she's feeding us, he's feeding us. I'm so excited. I'm just going to eat and eat and eat. And it's totally understandable if you take yourself away from the situation. The problem is that you judge yourself when you start to gain weight. And that's going to happen. And that is just your body cushioning itself. You endangered it. It doesn't know how long it's gonna have with this plentiful food, because soon you're gonna take it away because you've tricked it and you've manipulated it for so long. Of course it's going to panic. Of course you're gonna eat a lot. It's totally understandable. I don't know who said this. Oh, I think it was this Girl Audra on YouTube, and I'll link her and a bunch of other links below. Of course, they always do. They help me so much, and I hope they help you a lot too. But anyway, she was talking about how we judge ourselves when we feel hunger. Because for me personally, I would eat a meal and be done, and then 5 seconds later, I would be starving again. It would just go in a cycle, and I judged myself like, you just stanking ate, you do not need to eat again. So I would walk away and not have anything, but then, you know, the hunger would like pull me back and I would eat again because it's good. But pretend that we're urinating, okay? Pretend you had to pee and you peed, and then a few minutes later you had the need to pee again. You wouldn't say, oh, darn you, body, why are you peeing again? I don't need to pee. I'll just hold it for a few hours later until noon because that's the right time to pee. If you don't if you need to pee, you're gonna pee. If you need to eat, you need to eat. It's just that clear. And you don't want to judge yourself for it. And then there's also mental hunger, where you think, okay, my stomach isn't grumbling. I'm not necessarily hungry, but you still need to eat because you find the driving force in your head. You still need to eat. It's not emotional. It's not bored. It's that you have been restricting for so long, you need to eat. So eat. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to comfort you, and trying to comfort me too, that it's hard, it's difficult, it's hard to see the changes in your body, but it's also your body's gift to you. You have damaged it. You have tried to kill it, but it's not let you. It wouldn't let you. And that it's a huge gift that it's gaining this weight, even though society is telling you otherwise. Society doesn't know squat. Well, it does know squat, it's just exploiting that. Society. But anyway, tangent. Your body, you haven't slept in a while, so go to bed and take a long nap, if you know what I mean. I mean to eat. If there's anything I haven't covered, leave it in the comments. If you want any tips, let me know. If you have any tips for me, let me know. And we're in this together. And appreciate your body for protecting you, because it's cushioning you and it's holding on to everything it can for dear life. And soon it'll relax its grip. Alright. I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm sorry I'm going through this. But we got this, okay? Bye-bye.